then that spills over into humans. And so it's likely that some of the live animals that are in this wet market in China, in the fish market, had the virus introduced into them, or may have been carrying it anyway. And unfortunately, that some of that virus is still over into humans, and worse still, seems to be passing from humans to humans.
And what can people do to protect themselves?
In terms of, we don't have vaccines, we don't have treatments, and so basically people need to avoid contact with anybody, particularly at those risk areas. So obviously to ban travel, and that's going to stop that. But people who are in contact with individuals from that area with respiratory infections, obviously they're a big risk. But general hygiene is the best protection, unfortunately. It doesn't sound great, but it's the best that you can do. And that's regularly washing your hands and trying not to frequently touch your nose or your eyes or your mouth. But until we know exactly what's happening, it's very difficult to advise people specifically what to do. Suffice to say, at the moment, the risk is still quite low.
Professor Jonathan Ball, thank you very much indeed.
No problem.
Said it after.
Well, this is Healthcare Sucks coming to you with an update. I just wanted to let that run. Now, if you heard that guy, what you didn't catch to start with was he's talking about they're now blaming this on wolf meat and other wild animals that were being sold in the market. They're trying to push this that it was some kind of wild animal disease, supposedly, where this broke out. And then he goes in, he tries to tamp it down and say, you know, make it sound good. Now, what they didn't say, and I did not have on this broadcast yet, is the city of Wuhan is now, in a few hours, going to be locking down a city of 11 million people, guys. So let's put this into perspective. The city of New York being locked down, National Guards around the city, no flights in, no flights out, no buses, no trains, no taxis, no transportation, and that's just to start. So they're locking, you know, it reminds me of a movie called Escape from New York. You might tap into it sometime and watch it. Basically, they walled off the whole city of New York and made it a penitentiary. You know, if this got really out of hand, who knows? Literally. And on the sideline, this is starting to look more like a 12 monkey syndrome, guys. Whereas, again, this is not a terrorist act. This is, well, at least that we know yet. And we don't know whether it's a government animal that got out of some kind of controlled laboratory setting, or with China, you never know if they unleash this on their own people. But with that being said, what we're looking at now is, I'm going to just say the word, epidemic. You heard it here first. I'm not afraid to jump out and say it. You got the death tolls now are doubling in days. That's how epidemics start, my friends. That's how the 12 monkey syndrome, when you run the numbers, it doubles, it doubles, it doubles. And I'm not trying to fear porn here, guys. I just want to let you know, it's nuts to think that they're locking down a city of 11 million people. And if you think I'm kidding you, check out my updates. And if you need more proof, go check it out yourself. It's all over the internet, guys. I'll try to get some film on that too and come back to you. But with that, remember, healthcare sucks. Over and out.